ships bringing contraband toward the United States, not only from Colombia but from other points in the Caribbean, coming out of the Bahamian Islands and Jamaica and points off Cuba. So I think that generally answers your question.
Do you have any new evidence of the link between the narcotics, the smugglers, and the guerrillas, the terrorism?
I think it would be unfair to say much about some of the information that we have, which is classified. That is, it's developed through secret sources. There is some evidence of exchange of drugs for guns taking place in the whole area of Central South America and the Caribbean. But that has not yet reached, in my opinion, a significant factor as it relates to the United States itself. It may be a factor in some other countries in Central and South America.
Through several investigations, the United States has identified the Colombian capos, you may say, the head of the drug dealers. Have you found out which are the American capos, or the American head drug smugglers, were the people that cultivate the drug in the United States, the people that also have large amounts of land cultivated here in the United States?
Yes, indeed.
You have names of them also?
Yes, indeed we do. And as a matter of fact, at the talk I gave earlier today, I mentioned a few of those cases. In New York, we had some major arrests within the past 2 weeks of prominent organized crime leaders participating in this program. We have, and I don't want to expose our hand because these are ongoing investigations, but we have identified clearly the involvement of traditional organized crime families, the La Cosa Nostra group, in the trafficking of drugs, largely hard drugs, largely in the New England area, other hard drugs coming up through Mexico. And we have taken appropriate steps to develop prosecutive cases against them. To reach the upper leaders requires not just naming them, but to develop evidence that we can use in court. And we've been doing that, and I think we will do that successfully.
You talked today also in your conference about the cocaine cartel. There was also a TV program some weeks ago about some Colombian head drugs dealers. Does the FBI or the U.S. government ask for the extradition of Mr. Leder, for example, of Mr. Escobar, for example, of some of the head drug dealers of Colombia? I'm telling you that because there is now a treaty between the United States and Colombia of extradition. It's a very controverted treaty, and we only know that maybe they are asking the extradition of these people, the head of the smugglers. Is that true?
There are a number of indicted Colombian nationals who are outside the reach of our own service of process. And I'm sure that to the extent that the State Department is able to make a case for extradition under the existing treaty, that will be done. But as you yourself point out, arguments can be advanced for reasons for not extraditing nationals. That's for prosecution in another country. It's historically difficult to achieve.
But you have asked the extradition of some of them? But you have...
This is handled through the State Department.
Through the State Department. Also, you talk in your conference today, a very important point of view, that it's money of the drugs in buying, if you may say that, as we said in country, officials of the government, politicians elected. Are these investigations running on here also in the United States? Because